I'm Jessica Stutzman, and welcome back to the Millcreek Government Channel. We have a wet and wild show lined up for you today as we visit the Millcreek Township Parks and Recreation swimming pools. These heated municipal pools offer residents and visitors a variety of ways to relax and cool off during the hot summer days here in Erie, PA. Taking us on this entertaining tour of the Bell Valley and Chestnut Hill pools is Millcreek Parks and Recreation Director Ashley Marsteller. Ashley, thank you so much for joining me here today at the Bell Valley Pool. It is a gorgeous sunny day. We couldn't have picked a better time to do this. Millcreek Township is lucky enough to have two pools that the Parks and Rec Department manages and oversees. Tell us about the Millcreek Township pools.
We are, yes. Yeah, we're at, they're my favorite amenities really of the township. We're very lucky. Not everyone has community pools in their area, and we do have two, and they're a little spread out, which is nice. So we're here out at Bell Valley, which is on East Millcreek. It's a wonderful facility, great community spot. Place to take the kids. Instead of hiking maybe to Waldameer or the beach, you have something that's really nice nearby that you can come in and spend your day. And then we have the Chestnut Hill pool, which is a little more in central Millcreek, I guess, a little west of here, and same type of setup. It's a great community pool facility, set up for families, and just a wonderful option for a summer day.
And the pools, again, we have behind us. There is a large, deep pool and a shallower, small pool for children. What are the depths of each pool?
Sure. Here at Bell Valley, we have two pools, like you said. So the big pool runs from about 3 feet to 5 feet deep. So there isn't allowed diving here. It's not deep enough to accommodate that, but you certainly can do a good cannonball here, I can assure that. The small pool is it's zero entry pool, which is really cool. So it's just a wade-in entry. It starts at just a couple inches, and then it goes to about 3 feet deep.
I love that. Again, for my daughter, who is very young and she's a toddler, I love that zero entry for her. So
you can find the right depth that suits, your comfort level and your child's comfort level.
Yes, and so I want to talk about the daily admission rates and then the summer pool passes that you offer.
Sure, yeah. So there's a variety of ways to come to the pool. You don't have to have a membership to come. You can just come and pay an entrance fee when you arrive. And so it's just a small fee per swimmer. If you're just there as the parent or guardian, you don't have to pay. If you're just going to be, sitting on the grass or in the shade, that's fine. Just the swimmers pay, or we have membership options then as well.
So you don't have to be a Millcreek Township resident to
Not
enjoy this pool.
Yeah, we're welcome to open it to our neighbors, and we do get them a lot to come, and or if you're visiting from out of town, or have guests visiting from out of town, everyone's welcome here.
And Ashley, I know that safety and taking precautions to make everybody have a wonderful, safe experience is of your utmost concern. So there are some basic rules and regulations for both the Bell Valley Pool and the Chestnut Hill Pool. What might those be?
That's correct. Yeah, we have basic rules, and they're posted on the walls of both of the facilities so that when you come, we recommend that you read over them so but we do have, the pools are staffed with lifeguards. We have a team of lifeguards at each pool, so you're never swimming unattended. And, basic rules, like I said, are both pools at Chestnut Hill and Bell Valley, the maximum depth is 5 feet. So there's no diving at all. That's kind of our number one thing. We don't want any head injuries or spinal injuries. So no diving at any of our facilities. No running, just being respectful, pushing, shoving, dunking, things like that is what's going to get you in trouble. So the lifeguards do a really great job at enforcing all of our rules. Some ones that maybe people don't think of is like no glass containers. Again, we're all at a pool, so a lot of people are bare feet, so we don't want to risk anything with glass. And no alcohol here or tobacco products either.
And for children that are under the age of 18, do you have any wise words of wisdom for again, children attending the pool?
Sure. We do have rules about that. So I guess you have to be at least 12 years old to attend the pool on your own. Otherwise, you need to come with adult supervision. And so that's kind of the main thing. And then I know kids love to run. We all get really excited, so we just remember that, pool decks can be slippery, particularly when they're wet, so everyone has to walk and just take their time and enjoy the environment. calmly.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And let's talk about some proper swimwear and sunscreen, what your policy is on life jackets, toys, and rafts.
Sure. So everyone who comes to the pool needs to be wearing proper swim attire, which is a bathing suit. You know, we don't discriminate at all about what type of bathing suit. You know, you can have long sleeves, you can have, you know, 2 pieces, whatever you're comfortable with is fine, but it does have to be, you know, a full coverage in a lycra-based swimsuit material, so that's important. Babies need to be wearing the swimmy diapers, the swim diapers. We can't allow a normal diaper in the pool. They just unfortunately fill up, and it becomes a sanitary issue then at that point in time. And then, you know, we recommend you bring sunscreen. There is shade areas at both of the facilities, but there's also a lot of open sun areas, so we recommend sunscreen for everybody. We do have some life jackets that we primarily use during our instructional periods. You're welcome to bring a life jacket with you if you have one that fits your child. We welcome those in the pool. Same with floaties. And we do allow small inner tubes, you know, for your kids to use, or noodles. Those are fine as well, but no large rafts, just because it tends just to take up too much space and be a blockage for our lifeguards to be able to see around them. If your child is kind of dependent on a noodle or a floaty, we want a parent or guardian with them in the pools, just so that, you know, should that get away from them, that, you know, someone's right there for them. I mean, our lifeguards are there watching always, but we're all about prevention, so we just try to keep it as safe as possible and kind of take out as much risk as we can.
As a new mom, I can tell you I have plenty of sunscreen. So if you see me at the Bell Valley or Chestnut Hill pool and you run out of sunscreen, I have more for you. I'm such an advocate of sunscreen, and I just always, you know, even if you're walking around the pool, you know, I just always get worried about babies slipping and falling. So I'm a huge, you know, life vest, life jacket advocate, because just in case there's any slips or falls.
Sure.
That's my personal preference. But if you ever see me and need sunscreen, I've got plenty for you. So I want to talk about our amenities here, because, I mean, like I said, this space is just absolutely gorgeous. We are so lucky in Millcreek Township to have this.
We really are.
What are the amenities featured at both of the pools?
Well, so like both of them have a baby pool, we call it, a small pool, and a large pool. Both large pools are accessible for lap swim. They're 25-yard pools, so if you know, we have lap swim times available for everybody. We have swimming lessons that take place here, both in the morning and in the evening. We have water aerobics that is available for adults. We have concession stands for when kids get hungry. We have, you know, usually music going, shade structures at both of the pools if it is getting too hot. We have full bathhouses with showers and restroom facilities, sinks, changing areas. And I think that's kind of the gist of everything, and a full team of lifeguards ready there for you.
And then as far as lunch goes, it's best to, you know, pack your own sandwich, or,
Sure,
you know, pack your own lunch.
Right, absolutely, and you're welcome to do that. We do let coolers in, we let, you know, food in from outside if you want to have a picnic lunch or whatever. We just ask that you keep it on the grassy area and away from the pool. We don't, you know, we can't have any food or beverage in the pool, so just keep it on the grassy area, but you're welcome to set up a picnic, spend the day, have dinner here. We've seen it all, and it's fine.
Good, good. So my checklist now, I'm going to bring a chair, a cooler, an umbrella, and some lunch for the little ones.
Sure.
So wonderful. And then just moving right along, I want to talk about the lifeguards that you've mentioned so many times. Their work is so, so important, again, to our safety. Tell me about the lifeguards that you employ here at the
Sure.
pools.
Well, like you said, water safety, and in all of our facilities, we try to make safety pretty paramount at, you know, at the township. And, you know, we want people to feel comfortable here and to, you know, feel safe bringing their families here. So we do have a team of lifeguards at all of our pools that are all Red Cross certified lifeguards. They are our teachers are water safety instructors through the Red Cross, so we they come with that training. They're trained in CPR, AED, and first aid as well. So everything from a bee sting to a rescue, we got you covered here. They know what to do. We take our training very seriously. We do a big in-service before each season to make sure everyone's skills are sharp and on point, and then we also do in-services throughout the summer, again, just to make sure that everyone's refreshed, and, you know, in the event that they have to act they know exactly what to do, and I feel confident in all of them.
I want to add a little fun fact here. Ashley, you used to once be a lifeguard
Quite
at the
true.
Bell Valley Pool.
I did.
Tell me about your experience as a lifeguard.
I loved it here, and I loved working here. It was my first job, and it was a great first job. I mean, to get to be outside every day was wonderful, I thought. And then there's just great families. You get to know the kids. You see fun people every day enjoying themselves. It's a calmer environment maybe than some of our other competitors in terms of maybe like Splash Lagoon or Waldemere. It's a little more low key here. It's a little more laid back in terms of like the vibe of it, but everyone takes their jobs really seriously and tries to have a good time. It's just a very family-oriented place, and I loved working here, and I even love coming back. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so glad that was your first job, and I really encourage, again, our viewers, if your kids are looking for their first job and they're of age, maybe the lifeguard's the perfect
fit. Through Parks and Recreation, we do offer a lifeguard training course, and through combination with the Red Cross. And being a lifeguard, it isn't for everyone, certainly. You have to have a strong skill set, and it's a serious job. It may look like, oh, someone's just sitting there, twirling a whistle watching you, but really, they're there to prevent incidents from happening, but to react if one does, and to know what to do. So it is a very serious position when you look at it that way. Like you have someone's lives and someone's family's lives in your control, I guess. But there's a lot of opportunities in Erie and in our area, and at the pools that we have. Certainly, I hire teams of them. We have probably over 40 lifeguards, so I have a lot of opportunities, and we're always looking to get more members on that team, so we're always hiring.
Yes, and so when you're becoming a lifeguard, what are some of the challenging skills that are asked for you during that course?
Well, you have to be a strong swimmer. Obviously, it does take a lot of strength to perform the rescues. You have to be able to hold the weight of somebody and get them to the edge. In the event that there's a spinal injury, you need to know, the proper things to do to not further the injury. So to do, inline stabilization to prevent, further incident from happening. Know the steps, to do the emergency action plan, call 911, get more advanced help on the way, know, the ABCs of if they're breathing or not, and if you need to perform CPR or not, and different things like that. So it's, surveying the scene and then understanding what you have to do from that point is kind of the crucial thing from all of it, and recognition, and then being, physically capable to perform the right rescue.
That's so wonderful. I love everything that you have going on here.
Yeah.
There is so much all of the time. The one thing I think is super neat is that you guys host birthday parties, and that's something that's available to the public.
We do, yeah.
Tell me about birthday parties.
Pretty economic way to hold a birthday party, for sure. You just pay admission for the kids that are in your group, and then you're welcome to have a group of party here with the pools. Use whatever we have, bring your toys, that's fine. We just ask that the group size isn't any larger than 30, and that you just give our Parks and Rec office a phone call beforehand just to let us know. We do always, like I said, have the pools staffed, but should we know that there's going to be a large event, or we try not to book multiple on the same day, we just try to coordinate it as much as we can to make sure that we're covered. So yeah, but you're welcome to come. We've had, people bring cupcakes, use our picnic tables, that's all fine. Sometimes go over to the park and kind of have a park and pool day. There's different options. It's nice.
I might have to celebrate my daughter's birthday in the summer now, because we're always in the winter, and it's unfortunately always snowing for our birthdays. So the one thing I really want to make sure we do is really give attention to your pool staff and to your Parks and Recreation staff that maintain these pools and keep them up to par.
Right.
Tell me about everything that goes into your hardworking staff, making sure this is, again, clean and a sanitary place to swim. They work so very hard.
They do, yeah. We have a really great team of behind-the-scenes people, as I guess I like to call them. So they're the guys that keep, the pool chemicals balanced, the pool chlorinated at all the right levels, so that it's safe water and sanitary for everyone to swim here. Again, cleaning the bathrooms, making sure the concession stands are good. We pass all of our health inspections, which we do get inspected regularly. And we get our water tested weekly just to make sure that, we don't have any issues going on or things are wrong. And that's for like bacteria and stuff. We test every 2 hours to make sure our chemical levels are okay here. But I have 2 guys that are state certified pool operators and chemical applicators, so they are regulate everything at both of the facilities and really keep us up and running. And it's a lot more work than I guess, to keep the pumps moving, keep the filters clean, keep everything going. So that's why we ask people to try to kind of help do their part. Don't be swimming in your street clothes, don't put your kids in with diapers, things like that can really kind of throw our system out of whack and then make it so that everyone can't enjoy the pools. Mm-hmm.
Well, I know I greatly appreciate their service because they do work so hard, and a lot of times it is a gorgeous sunny day and they're working, in 90-degree temperatures, so I'm sure it's hard work for them too.
It's hot, yeah, it's nice, but we give them slushies and we give them a lot of smiles and thank yous, yeah. So
yes,
yeah.
I'm sure. So what I want to talk about now are the hours daily, and when you're open seasonally, if you close for holidays, when can we show up?
Sure. We since both of the pools are located very close to the elementary schools that coordinate with them, we open right after school gets out. So it's usually the week following school getting out is when we first open. And then we are open until right before school begins again. So that's kind of our season. Usually it's the second week of June until about the third week of August. And we are open 7 days a week, these facilities are. So pool opens as early as 10 and closes as late as 8 o'clock every day. We have weekend hours too that are available, and that's all open swim the whole entire time. So there's really a lot of good opportunity. The only time we're going to close, because we're even open on the 4th of July too, the only time that we close is for the weather. So if it's thundering or if it's lightning, then we have to, per regulations and safety reasons, need to clear the pool and close the pool down.
Okay.
So if it thunders, we're going to be closed for a half an hour, and that goes every time it thunders. And then if it's lightning, it's an hour.
Absolutely. So you don't shut the gates to the entrance to the pool. You just make everybody get out for a little while and wait it out.
Yep, the guards will clear the pool, and then, and if it's something that's passing through, and we wait the time and we don't hear anything else, you're welcome to get back in. If it's going to be a stormy day, then, most people pack it up, but it just depends. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. And Ashley, tell me one more time where each of our 2 fantastic pools are.
Sure. The Bell Valley Pool, which is where we are now, is at 5300 Henderson Road. And again, there's great parks right by it. There's places to walk, bike. It's really, really nice. And then the Chestnut Hill Pool is located at 1001 West 54th Street. So, and again, that's really close to Chestnut Hill and J.S. Wilson. There's a great park nearby there. It's wonderful. We have camps that take advantage of it, families that take advantage of it, and we just really like to, keep the awareness up, let people know that we're here and that we're an alternative option, sometimes a little quicker than going to some other places, just to come in, cool off, and enjoy your day. You can come and go, like they mark your hand, so if you, can come for a little bit and then need to go run errands or do whatever but want to cool off later, you just only pay your daily admission once. Mm-hmm.
And I know that, again, I spent many summers growing up at the Chestnut Hill Pool.
Mm-hmm.
You were mostly here at the Bell Valley Pool. Our time is coming to a close, but do you have any last thoughts that you want to leave our viewers with about the pools?
Just to, come enjoy them. Learn a new skill if you already don't know how to swim. Bring your friends if you want to come together. Make it a family day. There's a lot of different, options. And I think that if you come, you'll be greeted with a smiling face and, meet people in your neighborhood. And it's just it's a cool place to be. I loved it. We've all had a lot of fun here. And I think that if you come out and see it, you'll think the same.
I think so too. Ashley, where can our viewers reach out to you and get in touch with you for more information? Sure.
Well, anyone's welcome to come into our office at the municipal building. We're in room 103. They can call us at 835-4122 or visit our webpage at millcreektownship.com and just click on Parks and Recreation.
Wonderful. And always, as always, the In Millcreek magazine has a plethora of information about all of your activities.
Correct.
Yep. Wonderful. Ashley, thank you so much for joining me here
Sure,
on
thanks
the
for
Government
coming
Channel.
out.
We I just love these pools, and this is so fantastic. Thank you for everything you do here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Viewers, we invite you to come out and enjoy yourselves at our 2 Millcreek Township swimming pools. Ashley has explained how easy it is for anyone to take advantage of them. These pools are a true asset to our community. Come and join Ashley and her team. It doesn't matter if you're a child or an adult, I guarantee you'll have a splashing good time. Thank you for tuning into the Millcreek Government Channel, and until next time, have a wonderful day.